I just want him to be happy.
A mother's biggest wish for her son. Michelle, like many others, is worried about the quality of life her son is destined to live in a society that does very little to cater to citizens with special needs.
My son has dysgraphia in addition to autism. Dysgraphia is a writing disorder, so it's a huge challenge for him to physically form letters, to physically hold a pen, have the level of control needed to write a sentence. He may or may not get concessions on the day of the exam, but there's nothing in place in the school system to provide assistive technology while he's learning, to provide an alternative to the physical act of writing.
With the SCA exam mere weeks away, Michelle says her son is just one of many students who haven't yet been informed if their requests for concessions have been granted. She says parents are forced to look on almost helplessly as their children suffer at the hands of a system that continues to fail them.
Parents are seeing their children struggling in school. They're going to the Ministry of Education and they're not getting any responses. There are not enough aides in the system. The aides aren't being assigned quickly enough. So even when we were in the school system, we had applied for an aide, and after 3 years, he still had not received one.
It was at this juncture, Michelle says, she decided to homeschool her son. She says special needs students are often labeled as difficult, stubborn, or disruptive. Contrary to popular belief, she says it's not that these children are unteachable. It's just that they're not given the tools to facilitate learning.
Disconnect with what the Ministry of Education, or rather the Minister of Education, believes his ministry is putting out. I don't know if the disconnect is the information he's being fed, or if it really is his genuine perception of what his ministry is accomplishing.
At 10 years of age, Michelle says her son is brilliant and his competence surpasses that of the average adult in some areas. She finds it heartbreaking to know that despite this, he is being denied the right to an education.
Every single day. Every single day, every single moment. I worry if I'm doing the right thing for him. Homeschooling him, I wonder if I'm doing enough. I wonder if what I'm doing with him will allow him the opportunity to be able to access university education when that time reaches. I wonder if he will be able to cope. Would he be prepared for a life without me always being his right hand?
Michelle says her son accepts his autism but struggles with being different. He often voices his longing to fit in and be accepted by his peers.
He sees other children. He sees their experiences. And he recognizes, he understands, he appreciates his autism. He has said already in the past that if he wasn't autistic, he wouldn't be this smart. He also struggles with being different. He struggles with being homeschooled because he wants to be in a school and he wants to be able to have the opportunity to try and interact with other children. And that isn't there for him right now.
Michelle is determined to make life the best that it could be for her son. She says the Ministry of Education has a responsibility to meet the educational needs of all students. Leon Batiste, TTT News.